Hey guys, I hope that you're having a fantastic week. I am really excited because I miss you all so much. It's just been so crazy. I didn't know I could miss people so much until all of this started and I was separated from all of you, and I just miss you like crazy. Anyway, I'm really excited though because now we get to do some more SPS activities together, do some science experiments, read some books, all sorts of fun stuff. And today I am starting a science experiment with you. Anybody who decides to watch this. My fourth graders, shout out to you. I miss you a lot. Anyway, let's get started. So the science experiment we're going to be doing over the next several weeks is called GERMY BREAD. Ooh. So, we're going to be talking about germs some, which I'm sure you just love to talk about. Just kidding. Germs are gross. However, they're really fun to do experiments with, so we're going to do it. I don't know if you've ever been going through your fridge or going through your pantry and you realize, oh my goodness, this food is expired. And not only is it expired, but it started to change colors. It's really gross looking. And look at all the germs, and it's moldy or whatever. That happens to me all the time. I buy some vegetable, I put it in the fridge, and I forget about it because it gets buried under everything. And then guess what? A few weeks later, I find it with green stuff growing on it, and I do not want to eat that. Anyway, so we're starting GERMY BREAD experiment. This is something that you can do at home. It's super easy, super simple, but it's gonna take some time and patience, so bear with me. So, first things first, here's what you need. You need bread, not this much of it. You just need 3 slices. 3 slices of bread, any kind, wheat, white, whatever you like. Bread, you just need some bread. Okay, however, it needs to still be in the bread bag, preferably as germ-free as possible for this to work. So you need 3 pieces of bread, 3 slices of bread. You need 3 Ziploc bags. It doesn't matter what size they are, your bread just needs to fit in it. So you need 3 bags. And I'm using a Sharpie to write on the bags. So if you have a Sharpie, that would be helpful, or you could just put a piece of tape on it and write on that, or a piece of paper next to it, or whatever. But that's all you need. Bread, baggies, Sharpie, cool. And some weeks to come. So if you're stuck at home, which we all should be because we're supposed to be at home, and you want to do this experiment, great. Just follow along. Grab all your supplies and let's go. Pause the video, go get your supplies. Do it right now. Go get them. Bread, baggies, Sharpie. Cool. Here we are. Let's start. Okay, so the first things first. We are going to take our bread, and the first thing we're going to do is we are going to open our bread. These little ties can be, man, they can be a hassle. Twisting it the wrong way. Here we go. Untwist your bread tie, okay? So once you've done that, don't touch the bread. Don't touch the bread. Okay. First things first, we're going to do our bag that has the untouched bread first. So the untouched bread is the bread you're gonna try the least to touch. So don't try to touch the baggie too much, and try your best not to touch the bread as least as possible. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to reach my hand in, and I'm just gonna grab a tiny corner of the first piece of bread that's not the heel. Okay, so I'm barely, look at that, I'm barely touching it, and then immediately putting it, oh no, it touched my thumb a little bit, immediately put it straight into the bag, just like that. And then once you get it in there, try to get some air out of it, okay, and zip it up. All right, so there's my untouched bread. Okay, so now, before I do anything else, because I don't want to get the breads mixed up, I'm going to write on this baggie with the Sharpie at the top, I'm going to write untouched. So I know that this is the bread I tried the very least to touch, okay? So here is my untouched bread, very awesome, okay? So now I'm gonna put that to the side. You can put it on a desk, put it on a shelf, hang it on the wall with some tape, whatever you wanna do, just put it to the side. So I'm gonna put it over here on my piano right here because I never play my piano, but I should. You should play musical instruments. They're good things to do. So I'm putting it right there on my piano so that I have it and I can see it as it does its magic. Okay, so now the next part is the fun part. The next part is the super germy bread. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab our next slice of bread out. And this bread, we are gonna touch. We're just gonna touch the bread as much as possible. Touch it with your hands all over. Squeeze it a little bit. Don't ruin it though. Don't crumple it up into a ball or anything. I know it's soft, but we're just gonna play with it for a minute. Touch it all up. You can do the back of your hands too, your fingertips. Just touch it a bunch. Look, it's touching my ring and my watch, which probably have a lot of germs. I don't know. So touch it, you know, as much as you want. Just touch it with your hands as much as your heart desires. And then we're gonna open our next Ziploc bag and we're gonna put this piece of bread in there, okay, that we've touched all over. We're gonna put that piece of bread in there, zip it up, try to get the air out. And then just like our last piece of bread, we are going to write on it. We're gonna put touched because we touched it a whole bunch. Touched bread. So on this one I put touched because I touched it a whole bunch of times. You saw with your own eyes that I did that. Now I'm gonna put it next to the other slice that's on my piano over there. And last but not least, the most fun piece of bread. Here we go. So you're gonna take your next slice, your last slice of bread right here, okay? Take it out of the bag. You can even put it down for a second if you want. All right, we've got the bread, and here's what we're gonna do with it. You don't have to worry about how much you're touching it because we're about to get real crazy with this piece of bread, okay? Watch. We're gonna take it and we are gonna find a computer, a phone, a tablet, some kind of device that is in our home, and we are gonna just rub that bread all over that device. We're gonna rub the bread all over the top of it. Oh, I'm making a little bit of a mess. We're gonna open it up here, okay? I've got my computer opened up. I probably should have cleared through some of these tabs before we started this, but here's my computer and I'm just gonna rub it all over the keyboard. I'm making a huge mess. Sorry, school district, for making a mess on the computer. I will clean it up. We're gonna rub both sides of it, the corners of it, all over this, okay? Just pat it on there, get it nice and dirty, okay? This computer probably has germs on it. You know what? I'm even gonna rub it on my phone a little bit. Rub it right there. Oh yeah, get it nice. Yep, there we go. This is gonna be a really important part of our experiment. And once you've gotten your bread, just rub all over your computer, or your tablet or your phone or whatever kind of device you have. If you don't have a device, then I don't know what you're watching this on because you have to have some kind of device to watch this video. Anyway, take your bread after you've touched it on your computer and you're gonna put it in your last Ziploc bag right here. Zip it up, okay? And take your Sharpie once again. Don't mark on anybody with these Sharpies. They're permanent. It takes a really long time to get off. Or don't write on anything because your parent will be mad at you. So take it and write on your bag, computer, or tablet, or phone, whatever you put the slice of bread on. So it should look like this, computer. And I'm gonna put it over by my other breads, okay? We're just gonna put them right here and they're just gonna sit right there. And I'm sure my husband is gonna love having bread sitting in our office on our piano. He's just gonna love it. He's gonna love it. I just know he is. Anyway, so because you're nice to your parents, you're going to put the tie back on your bread. I hope you didn't lose it like I usually do. And you're gonna put your bread away because we clean up after ourselves, at least in the 4th grade we do. I don't know about all you other grades. Clean up after yourself. Okay, and now we wait, okay? We have our untouched bread, our touched bread, and our computer bread. So here's what I need you to do now. At the end of this video, I need you to get a piece of paper out, and I need you to draw a picture of our pieces of bread. If you've done this experiment, draw a picture of your pieces of bread. Show me a picture. Post a picture of your bread. Send me a picture, do something. I want to see your bread. So show me a picture of your bread and write down your prediction. It's important that you write it down or draw it. You can draw it too, because drawing sometimes can be more fun than writing. Draw your prediction, write your prediction about what you think is going to happen to each of the breads as we go on throughout the weeks. Okay, every single week, we're going to touch base. I'm going to come on here and I'm going to show you what the bread is starting to do. If it's starting to change, if it's something's happening to it, we're going to get on here once a week. I'm going to show you. It'll probably be on Thursdays. I'm going to show you what's happening to the bread, and I want to see what's happening to your bread, and we're going to talk some more about germs, okay? And maybe we'll get to see some evidence of some germs on this very bread. Anyway, I hope that you like this activity. It's going to take some patience, okay? So just bear with me. We're going to see what happens in the next few weeks with our bread, all right? Wash your hands. Wash your hands a lot. Wash them before you eat. Wash them after you eat. Wash them when you wake up. Wash them after you play video games. Wash them all of the time, okay? Wash your hands. Stay healthy. Stay away from germs. And yeah, I think that's all I have. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing awesome. I hope you like this experiment as we go on. And I hope that you're all just doing fantastic. I miss you. I care about you. I'm here. And I can't wait to see what happens with our GERMY bread experiment. Bye, guys.